What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Laughing Coyote. This is Cricket 19. It's another one of those tutorials of how to get the teams. It's going to be for the IPL teams. Now, I made one similar to this in the for CPL. It's pretty much the same thing. There's not much different about it. Only thing different is instead of the CPL teams, you just search for the IPL teams. Right? Should be fairly simple, but some people, don't get it. And so, excuse me, I'm going to do the whole process. Don't ask me how or why or any of that. Just look at what I'm doing and do it exactly like that, and you should be fine, all right? Do not change anything, all right? This is how you do it, all right? So if you have the 2019 IPL kits, this step is very important. You start the game, you go over to Cricket Academy. This is for those people who have the 2019 or old kits of the IPL. If you do not have kits from the IPL, then you can skip this part and I'll let you know where you can start. So you go to the Cricket Academy, you go to Logo Creator, you go to Manage Logos. Now here, do the filter and name, enter IPL. And however many logos you have with the name IPL, just delete them. You do not need them. All right. Okay. Those are for the bats, so you don't have to delete that. Then you do the team. So like KXL, I think. Kings 11 Punjab, that is. You just find the logos for the IPL and delete them one by one. But just find the logo for the team. So you have Kings 11. These are all its logos. The logo names for you might be different. The idea here is not the names of the logo. It's just finding those logos. So you can just delete those logos. So yeah, still just trying to delete all the IPL logos. I did as much through search as possible. And I'm just going to take a look through all my logos. It's going to take a long time, but there we go. There's one. And the Nokia one is another one. So you just got to find logos like that. If it helps, you can go to each team and see their uniform and like take pictures of their uniform so you know which logos are each team's. And delete them like that. That might be a better idea, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, but logos such as this, IPL, Vivo, all that, that's clearly for the IPL, so you can just delete that. Excuse me, man, I just woke up, so I believe that those are all the logos. So just search for all the logos like that, delete them. Like I said, this is if you have done it already. Once you delete all the logos, so once you finish deleting all the logos, this is where, then you go back to, so you're in you go back to Team Creator. And one last step before we get into actually getting the new team. Manage mail teams, go over to India T20 and see how all the logos are gone. So just highlight a team, hit Y, or that would be triangle if you're doing PlayStation, unlink, and do it for all of them like that, right? Yeah. So just do it for all of them, unlink them, right? When you unlink them, if you go over to custom, all those teams I see, they should be in custom instead. But if you go over to India, there shouldn't be any of the old teams. There should be these teams instead, right? Now, let's move on to getting the teams. Now, this is where if you're new, if you don't have any old teams, you can follow the tutorial. So, you go over to Community, you tap the RB button on Xbox, and that would be R1 on PlayStation. I used to have a PlayStation, so that's why I know all the controls. You go to Teams, Gamertag. Now, here it says Gamertag, but that's just what Xbox calls the username. If you're on PlayStation or PC, it might say username or ID. All three of those words mean the same thing. They're just different words for each console. So waste your youth, all like that, one word. Now you could search it like that and it'll give you a whole list of teams. But to make it easy, what you can do is in team name contains, you can put the name of the team you want. So you can do Royals, let's say. Or if you just do Royal instead of Royals, what they'll do is they'll actually give you two teams that you can get, Rajasthan Royals and also Royal Challengers Bangalore. There you go, because both have Royal in their name. So you can just quick download, or you can, to make sure, you can select the team. You can go to uniforms and it'll say 2020. There you go, 2020. Now then, you can download for him from here, but what I like to do is just tap the Y button or the triangle button on PlayStation. Just quick download and download the teams, and that's it. That's how easy it is. So you got your, obviously it will take some time depending on how quick your internet is, how fast or slow it is. Here I chose to do ignore new, but if you want to replace the old player with the new player, you can then replace it with that. I'm not doing that because the players that I have are pretty good, so I don't want to change those. So yeah, you do that, then you do the same for Rajasthan Royals, and then you go ahead and do it for another team. I don't know, let's do Delhi, I guess. Right? Delhi, right? Delhi Capitals. And so we go to uniform, and there you have it, another 2020 kit. Look at that. Look, that kit looks amazing. I like this kit a lot. Anyways, so yeah, just same thing, just download. You move on to Chennai, you move on to which ones haven't we done? Mumbai, KKR, what else? You know the teams, man. I can't think of them off the top of my head. Kings 11 Punjab, Royal, no, not Royal, Rajasthan, no. Man, the picture is in my head, but I can't think of the name. What is it? Hyderabad, Sunrisers. There we go. That's the one. So just, all of them. You know the teams. Just go through each one and download them. Just to show you, I'll do the rest in my own time, just to show you what happens, because we did those two teams, right? Look, Delhi Capitals and Royal Challengers Bangalore. So you don't even have to do anything else after that. It'll happen automatically like that, and it's easy as that. Now, there might be players that you want to add. Some people ask me, can we create a custom player of like myself? Let's say my name is Henshall and I want to create a player that is based on me, and I want to add that player to a team. Someone asked me that, so I'm going to show you that now. So basically, that's fairly simple. You just go to Player Creator, create male player, and let's just say Adrian Jacobson, right? I'm not going to change anything, but obviously you can change it. I'm just trying to show you how to add the player, so it doesn't really matter. You can change all these things once you're satisfied with it. Adrian Jacobson, then you go to manage male players, you filter, go to surname, and enter Jakub. Enter your name, basically. In this case, it was Jacobson. That's not my name, but it doesn't matter what the name is. I'm just trying to show you how to add the player. There he is. You select him. You go down to manage associated teams. Actually, you could have done that in the creation as well, but it doesn't matter. So here we are. And this you can do with any player, by the way. Any player in this game, you can do this to. Not just your custom player, even a licensed player like Steve Smith or Ben Stokes or Virat Kohli or anyone. So you can add them to any international teams, like right here. Now, if you do to one of the teams, like let's say Australia, oh shit, he was added. No, I didn't want to do that. What I wanted to show you was to add him to a team that is full. What would that be? Would it be Pakistan? No room and Pakistan. Yeah, all right, there you go. So this is what I wanted. So if you get this alert, what you can do then is go back and go to team creator, go to managed male teams, go to Pakistan, That's fine. And go to manage squad. And here you can remove one of the players. So just select anyone while they're fine. It seems like a player that I don't think we'll see again in the squad. So hit Y on it and remove player. And there you go. Now you have room to add the player. And then you go back to player creator, manage players. You go to Jacobson or Jakobsen. Jacob. I think that's good enough. You don't even have to do the whole thing. And Adrian Jacobson, there it is. See how he's already in Australia because we added him to Australia. But now if you do Pakistan, there you go, added to Pakistan. So that's how you add your custom players. You can do this to any players you want because, you know, in the IPL, I mean, the guy who made these Waste Your Youth, he has a YouTube channel as well. By the way, check out his YouTube channel. He does a lot of the teams. He did CPL, he did international teams as well. He's doing IPL as well. So check out his channel and I do support him. But yeah, the guy who made him before, obviously, the IPL started. And so during the IPL, players can go from one team to another. You know, because of the COVID, there's a lot of transfers going on as well. So if there's any player that you want to move around because he moved in real life, you can do that just like this. Yeah, so that's that pretty much. And if you go to community, you have players, you have umpires, all of that. You can download these players. If you go to player, just enter player name. Like, I don't know, what's in player? I can't think of anyone. Wow, I really can't think of anyone. I don't know, just do Steve Smith, let's say. Right? Steve, and then surname would be, that's the last name. It's also known as surname. Smithy, and then just do search and it'll give you a list of Steve Smith, and you can just use any of them, whichever one you like. Just download and there you have it. You have Steve Smith, and then you add him to the team like I showed you already. You can do the same with umpires. Again, you just enter the name, last name, and search. Stadiums, bats, logos, anything you want is here. This is how you do them. You know. But yeah, I'm fairly certain even after showing you this, some people are going to ask me, how do you get players? And I just literally showed you in the video. Watch the video, bro. That's how you download the players anyways. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do drop a like. Do not forget to go check out Waste Your Youth. He's also on YouTube. He does all these teams. He's very talented. So do show him a bit of support and do let him know I sent you in the comment section. And yeah, thank you for watching. Do drop a like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys hopefully in the next video. Until then, have a nice, by the way, I will be doing the entire IPL just like I did the CPL and, you know, others. But yeah, have a nice